our speed limit on campus. It's 10 miles an hour all across campus. And the reason that is because we have students every single where on this campus. They're either walking to class, or they're parking, or they're heading to a practice, or various and sundry other things. We use every single square inch of this campus all the time. There's a lovely view of our multi-purpose field and our track. As you can see, we've got more stadium seats being installed so that we can host playoff games. We are in GHSA and we anticipate a fantastic year for our athletics programs. So for arrival, you're going to come to this stop sign here. Again, stop and watch for traffic because there's going to be traffic exiting from the elementary and middle school drop-off coming around this way, so you'll want to watch and make sure that you can cross through safely. We're going to take a left for arrival drop-off. Since traffic will be coming from the elementary and middle school combined drop-off down this side of the road, we want you to hug tight to your right-hand lane here. Again, watching for traffic because there's going to be students walking to the high school building for classes. And traffic is going to be coming towards you in the right lane from the drop-off that goes along here. At this point, there's going to be a staff person that's going to be stopping traffic for you. So wait until they indicate for you to turn left into the middle school parking lot right here. You're going to pull up to these doors here. Pull all the way up as far as you can, following a car in front of you if there is one. If you're the first car, just pull all the way up. This is the door that your middle school student is going to enter into to start their day. Hopefully they will have all of their stuff ready to go, have their backpacks, their lunch boxes, their sports equipment, their musical instruments, whatever they need for the day, have it all together and ready to go. When you get to this point, they can just hop right out. So that wraps up arrival for middle school. For afternoon dismissal, if you're coming from our east entrance and you're picking up middle schoolers, or anyone actually, this is how we will go for the flow to get into the line to pick up the middle schoolers. At this point, we're going to turn right and join the traffic flow. Once you turn right, we're going to ask for you to get in the left-hand lane as you're staging to pick up your students. As in the afternoons, there will not be cars coming this way. All traffic flows in one direction for arrival and dismissal, actually. So if you're staging to drop off or to pick up, as we're talking about dismissal, you're going to be picking up, the traffic line stages on this side. Cars exiting off campus will be driving to your right. You're going to follow the traffic flow here to the left. And at this point, you'll meet the scout who is going to be calling in car tag numbers and the traffic that's coming from our west side of campus. This is where you'll do the take turns. You'll go, another car from that side goes, and we just take turns, and it all flows really nicely. Again, make sure you have your carpool number displayed in your dash so that the scout can easily see the number. Please keep that number displayed throughout your pickup time and leave it out for when you're loading your student in your car. The staff member who is loading your student is looking for not just your car tag number, but also the other numbers on there to know how many students are going to be getting in your car. Please make sure your students know their car tag number and that they're not just looking for your car. Just in case you are in a different car at some point, they need to know their number. It's also a safety feature for us that we know that the right student is getting in the right car with the right parent or pickup person. We want to make sure that we are doing our best to keep your students safe, and that's part of our procedure. We really appreciate you cooperating with us on that. Please mind again our speed limit of 10 miles an hour as you come through here. There's students who are walking to the west side campus to their cars. There's teachers who may be leaving, or parents leaving from the office. Please pay attention. Please do not be on your cell phones or texting while you're in the pickup line. Safety is our utmost priority during this time. You're going to continue to follow the traffic, stay close, mind the gap, and keep the traffic moving quickly. If we don't have big gaps between cars, we can load students faster and we can get everybody off campus quickly. As you follow the traffic flow around the corner, please follow the car in front of you all the way up to the point where it stops. If you're the first car, you're going to stop right up here at the first cone. If there's cars in front of you, just stop right behind the car that's in front of you and close the gap as much as you can. At this point, your student will have seen their name and their car number, as well as their pickup location listed on their screen in their room. They will have had time to get all of their equipment and backpacks, all their stuff, and make it down to their spot. And through the sequencing of the numbers being called in, your car is going to end up right in front of the dot that they're supposed to be in front of. We ask you to encourage your middle schoolers to pay close attention to what their dot location is. We need everybody at the dot they're supposed to be at, so that we're not waiting on somebody from another dot, or having parents stop at the wrong dot, which throws our sequence off. So we really need the kids getting to the right spot in a timely manner so we can keep the line going. So please encourage your middle schoolers to know their number and pay attention to where their spot is and get to it as quickly as possible. We really appreciate that. So if your student doesn't make it to their dot in a timely manner, we're just going to ask you to pull forward into our recall lot, which is the same flow as middle school only drop off in the morning. So you're just going to turn into that lot and pull forward, and a staff member will help you there. Once you have dropped your child off in the morning, or you've picked them up in the afternoon, we're just going to proceed on this way. If you happen to have to go to the recall lot, you would just follow the back way through this parking lot and end up exiting out right in front of us. You're going to follow traffic off of campus this way. As we're exiting, if you live in the Peachtree City area, you can turn right at this intersection on our East Campus side and head on home. If you live in the Sharpsburg or Noonan area, we're going to continue on to the left here. Again, now that you are exiting campus, we're going to have you be on the far right-hand side of these lanes. Again, both of these lanes are going to be going in the same direction for arrival and dismissal. The people who are staging for drop-off or pickup are going to be in our left-hand lane. The people who are ready to exit campus are going to be in the right-hand lane. So we're going to continue right here along the right-hand side of the road. Again, watching for students, because this is a student lot. Please be mindful that students are going to be getting into their cars and leaving for the day as well. So they may be trying to back out and leave, or just getting to their cars. So please keep your eye out for them. Once we get to the stop sign here, watch for our security guard, who's going to be making sure traffic keeps flowing here. Once we get to this stop sign, you can just take a right and exit off of campus. And if you have any questions, if something doesn't make sense, please feel free to reach out to me, lisa.rayleigh@tcslions.org, or feel free to call the front office, and Leah Selleck will be glad to help you as well. We look forward to a great year.